Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I drink? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. We did it on Mother's Day and we are going to be doing it on Father's Day. This Sunday afternoon, June 16, starting at 6 o'clock, will be our Father's Day live show. You can call in and wish your father a happy Father's Day. It will be the PNL Father's Day show. Don't miss it. In the news today, this one took place at the Rollies restaurant at St. Dacre in the Alexandria police area in St. Ann. We are told that about 8:30 Wednesday night, June 12, the operators for the restaurant, they securely locked it up and went away. About minutes to 6 o'clock early yesterday morning, they went back to reopen the restaurant to start cooking breakfast. They realized that the restaurant, it was broken into. Hoodlums removed 2 panes of glass louver blades from a window to the back of the building, entered and stole cash amounting to over 50,000 Jamaican dollars. They then made good their escape. Just like that. This next incident, it took place early Wednesday morning, June 12, about 6:30. It took place at Huggins Lane in the Green Pond area of St. James. We are learning that a joint police military team, they were conducting an operation in the area. An abandoned concrete building was searched and bingo. 1 silver Brico Jennings 9mm pistol affixed with an empty magazine was found wrapped in a plastic bag under some broken tree branches. No one was arrested in connection with this find, but officers and soldiers, job well done. This one took place Wednesday night, June 12, about minutes to 10 o'clock. It took place at a bar at Crossroad in the Old Harbour area of St. Catherine. We are told that the female bar owner, the bartender, and a number of patrons were in the bar when 6 hoodlums entered. One of the hoodlums was armed with a gun. They proceeded to juke down the persons in the bar and robbed the bar owner of cash amounting to almost 500,000 Jamaican dollars. They also robbed cash and cell phones from the patrons in the bar and the bartender. They then made good their escape. Just like that. Now, this next incident, it took place early this morning, Friday, June 14, shortly after 12 midnight. It took place along the Big Bridge main road in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that young man on your screen, his name is Rushane Bailey. On August 22 coming up, Rushane, he will be celebrating his 22nd birthday. We are told that Rushane, he was a very hardworking young man and he lived at Newmarket Oval in Savannah Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland. We are told that Rushane, he was riding a green 2018 chopper motorcycle. He was heading towards Savannah Lamar direction. A 34-year-old man from the parish of Clarendon, he was driving a white 2017 Toyota Aqua motorcar and he was heading towards Little London direction. Our information is that the driver for the Toyota Aqua motorcar, he failed to keep to the left side of the road and collided into the bike that Rushane was riding. If you look on your screen, there is the damage to the Toyota Aqua motorcar. As a result of this collision, Rushane, he was thrown from the bike into the windshield of the car and onto the asphalt. If you look on your screen now, there is what is left of the bike that Rushane was riding. He received serious head and bodily injuries, and he ended up dying on the spot. Sad indeed. Now, I'm going to be updating this report in a subsequent video, but what we are learning is that the body of an unidentified male was found by residents floating in the sea in the vicinity of the Falmouth Wharf in the parish of Trelawney. The police, they were called in and they commenced investigations. Like I said, I'll be updating this story in a subsequent video. Stand by for that. In these next reports, in less than 2 days, a total of 6 persons were shot, and we are now getting unconfirmed reports that all 6 of them are now DEAD. All of this took place in the parish of Hanover. That guy on your screen, he was shot and killed. Also, I promised to update this story. It took place yesterday afternoon, Thursday, June 13, about 1 o'clock. It took place at the Williams and Brown mother and son funeral home at Hardinal district in the Green Island area of Hanover. So we are learning that the owner for the funeral home, his name is Robert Williams, but he was popularly known as Bangy. This October 15 coming up, Bangy, he would be celebrating his 44th birthday. He was a businessman and he was living at Caldwell district in the parish of Hanover. Our information is that Bangy, he was at the back of his funeral home. He was there talking to his common-law spouse. While they were there talking, we are told that a hoodlum approached, pulled a gun and opened gunfire at Bangy. Both Bangy and his spouse, they ran off in separate directions. The hoodlum, he then ran away, making good his escape on foot in the area. When the smoke was clear, Bangy, he was found lying on his back in a pool of blood. He was found a short distance away from where he was attacked. The police, they were called, and when they inspected Bangy, he had received gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. He died on the spot. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 4 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, this one has mayhem written all over it. The information we are getting is that the 2 hoodlums, they came to kill 1 guy. They ended up shooting 4. We can confirm that 3 of the 4 are DEAD. We are getting unconfirmed reports that the 4th one also died this afternoon. And based on the information that we are getting, none of the 4 who were shot was any of the guys that the hoodlums came to kill. The incident took place last night, June 13, about 8:30. It took place at a bar at my former hometown, Johnsontown, just on the outskirts of Lucy in the parish of Hanover. Now, this incident, it took place at a bar that is still under construction along the sea coast at Johnsontown. We are told that this bar is a very popular bar among young men in the area. Last night, persons were at the bar to include those 2 guys on your screen. The photos to the left, is the same person. His name is Merrick Calvin, but he was popularly known as Junior or Cal. Last month, on May 4, Junior, he celebrated his 23rd birthday. He lived in the Johnsontown area. The one to your right, we are told that his name is Michael Collins. I haven't gotten his biodata, but he's from Jew Hill in Hanover. So, Junior, Michael, and other persons, they were in the bar when a motorcycle rode up with two hoodlums aboard. The hoodlums, they pulled guns and opened gunfire at the persons in the bar, hitting both Michael and Junior. The persons in the bar, they ran off in separate directions. Listen this now, listen keenly. That man on your screen, his name is Merrick Calvin Sr., but he was popularly known as Maestro or Mice. Last month, on May 21, Maestro, he celebrated his 41st birthday. He was also living at Johnsontown. Maestro is Junior's father. Are you following me? So, what we're learning is that Maestro, he was driving his grey 2004 Toyota Altis motor car along the Johnsontown main road in the company of a female when he realized that shots were being fired at the bar and he knew that his son Junior was there. Maestro, he drove his car to the bar and he saw one of the hoodlums on the bike with a gun in his hand. We are told that Maestro, he attempted to hit the hoodlum off the bike when the other hoodlum opened gunfire, hitting him. As a result, Maestro, he lost control of the car, which collided into the black Cobra motorcycle that the hoodlum was riding. So now, the hoodlums, they did not have a bike to escape on. A 29-year-old bike mechanic, he's also a bike taxi operator. His name is Craig Gray and he's living at Q District. He had left his home and he was riding towards Lucy when on reaching where the shooting was taking place, the hoodlums opened gunfire at him, hitting him to his right shoulder. Craig, he fell from the bike and the hoodlums robbed him of the bike and rode away towards Riley Bridge direction, making good their escape. When the smoke was clear, it was discovered that Junior and Michael, they had received gunshot wounds to their heads and they ended up dying on the spot. Maestro, he received gunshot wounds to his mouth, his abdomen and his back, whilst Craig, he received a gunshot wound, like I said, to his right shoulder. Both Maestro and Craig, they were rushed to the KlLLED Hospital in Lucy where they were both treated and admitted in a serious condition. Maestro, he succumbed to his injuries this morning and like I said, I'm getting unconfirmed reports that Craig, he also succumbed to his injuries. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 18 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Like I said, as a child, I once used to live at Johnsontown and I can tell you this. Some young guys are saying this.
Somebody you feel dead back, feel me feel better.
The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell